sexual energy in the Tao, they're very concerned about, because in the Tao believe that we running on the sexual energy. Okay, so we call the energy. So the sexual energy that life force come to us, we eat the food and become life force. And 1/3 of this life force is the go to the sexual energy. And we have 2 parts of the life force for running our life. So the sexual energy is taking a lot of energy from us. So in the Tao said, if we can learn how to, like normal people, or many people, they say, okay, if I learn how to control sexual energy, don't have sex too much, yes, that is one way, very good, important part. But in the Tao, they talk about 2 parts. One is just learn how to follow a number of the ejaculation part for men. And we talk about women also. Women, so men have a timetable which will tell you that how long, how old are you, and how many times you can ejaculation. Okay, and it's we call the long life practice. Just you don't do anything, just follow that. Okay, and because producing sexual energy, it needs certain energy. So the Tao said it takes 1 part of our life force to do it. Now, so we talk about also sexual energy. Now we talk about the making love energy. Okay, so when man and woman started to make love, the energy multiplied. So the first step, we say the gland system. So we call arousal. Arousal means the gland system. So you have a very clear practice how to activate the gland system. So because when we arousal, it activates all the gland system. So we have many glands. So we have pituitary gland, thalamus gland, pineal gland, hypothalamus, and we have thyroid, parathyroid, thymus, and all these gland systems, okay, that we have. Is a lot of arousal. It contributes energy to have the arousal and go up, prepare the energy to ejaculation. Okay. So now how to the whole key. So you have to learn how to transform this energy because in the Tao say when the sexual energy are produced, they're on the way of no return. Okay, man producing sperm, and for men in the Tao said that means the West research that man producing ejaculation can have few million sperm. Okay, and in the Tao theory, maybe not. Some people in the Tao theory say the sperm and the egg is made from our blood. Okay, actually, the food we eat in, and the body producing blood, and the blood feeding our body and sexual organ. The blood feeding them. Okay, and so when the sexual organ get the sexual energy, get the energy from the nutrition, the food that we eat, and is supplied by the blood. Women lose blood in menstruation because the body have no water, so the blood have to clean out the egg when they no use, no conception happen, and they have to clean them out. So so in the Tao, believe that when we have this sexual energy that we have, that it produce, we cannot do anything. Okay, that means is when it produce, they're on a way of no return. Now, what we can do is we learn how to harvest back the sexual energy that we still have there. That's the sperm is there, the egg is there, and this energy, in a Tao said, the body keep to producing this one because they give the best. So when man and woman make love, okay, and the body only know that, oh, they want to have baby. Even that we have many children, we don't want baby. So that's why we have many ways how to condom and many things preventing not go to have baby. But we still make love. So that's why making love is one part of the very important in human life. And but anytime when we make love, the body prepares so many energy because they want to give the best of the best in the body, passing down to the next generation. Okay, so that's why in the Tao, they believe that in the West they also know that now that having baby, the body contribute so much energy to having a man contribute many million sperm to choose the best one, and the woman have one egg. Okay, so and that when they come together, they started to creating a human. So we're going to talk about making love, arousal, orgasm, and that is the whole teaching that we're going to do on this sexual practice week. Okay, so they are very detailed how to do it, how to transform it, and how to make this, because sexual energy, once it produced, they're on the way of no return. So there are few steps that how we can do it. And when we transform them, so when we learn how to transform them, the first thing, we transform them back in order to give us more good health, give us more health and wealth and joy and happiness. And also the sexual energy are so much involved with the spiritual practice. Okay, so in the Tao practice, we divide into non-marry method. So that means when I learn with my master, and my master asked me that in a Tao practice, the first thing you have to learn how to control your sexual energy. And he asked me that you like to, in Tao practice, they have two branches. One is that Tao priest, not marry. And one is, and they have another, some Tao priests that they if they choose another bunches, they can be a Tao priest and marry. Okay, that is different. And the another bunch is for general people part. That means, so I choose that. I say I like to be like general. So my master said, yes, you choose the right one, because he, when he studied with the master, my grandmaster, the master also asked me the same thing, what you want. If you want a Tao priest, you go to the temple. Tao temple become a priest. Okay, there is a different. They have different kind of practice. But for inner alchemy part, okay, so my branches and I expert in. Until now, I still one of the most expert in the Tao practice in the world. And so I've been chosen to be one of the 100 spiritual practice because I teach the most. And this year when I in French, the French, they have a green warrior. That means the person that being benefit to people, to make the world peace, to make the people happier and live better like that. And they choose me as a green warrior. I said, why the green warrior involved with me? They said, you are the one that teach people how to love themselves. So in the Tao whole practice, is the first thing, learn how to love yourself. So the whole procedure of how to love yourself, how to transform your energy. Now when you learn how to love yourself, now you know how to love other people. And that is the whole major part of the practice. So it's a very detailed of practice, how to love yourself, how to make yourself healthier, happier, and how to make, when you finish this part, you learn how to help other people, okay? So in help other people, we have so many healing technique that you learn how to help yourself, help your family, help your friend, and me, and many people now around the world. Okay, we have many. We have so many, few 20,000, 30,000. There is about 30, 40,000 or more than that, because a lot of seniors, a lot of association instructor and instructor, we haven't counted that yet. So there are many people like the practical practice, and is very involved with themselves, and when they learn it, they learn how to heal themselves. They make them healthier, make them stronger, don't get sick. And since I learned all these things from my master, that is 60, nearly 60 years now, okay, 50 years. And I hardly get sick because I'm teaching around, haven't stopped yet, okay? After 50 years, more than 50 years around the world. And the schedule is set every year, okay? So that's why I travel intensively. I just back from Europe, just 2 days ago. And so that's why I devote my life into the practice. And I devote my life to teaching. And many people follow me. Before that, every winter, I live in US, so every winter I bring the people from the American people and the European people come to the Thailand because it's too cold in New York. So I come to the Thailand and have the retreat on the beach. And now we have Tao Center here, Tao Garden here, and can live about 100 people to 200. Now we build a new big New England, live up to 200 to 300 people here in the Tao Garden here. So that's why I'm stationed here, okay? And I like Chiang Mai here is more cooler, northern part, the border of India and China and Burma. So it's the border right here, okay? So so you learn how to transform the sexual energy, and transform sexual energy back into life force, and circulating this energy in your orbit, okay? And send this sexual energy into your organ and healing your organ. And the sexual energy is the foundation for the physical health and spiritual growth also. We only see that like like in Thailand, I grew up with, is the monk. The monk, the nun, the temple, and we know that the monk and nun, they cannot have sex. They have to, if they devote to be a monk or nun, they devote their life, they have no children, not married and everything. And I said, when I young, my little mind, I said, no marry, no children. And I said, I don't like that, you know. So I said, so when I met my master said, yeah, we have branches, which one do you want? I said, I like to be normal teaching and normal learning and practicing it. And I like to share to the people. And my master said, you choose the right one because that is what I'm doing. That means the master said, that's what he's doing. So I can teach you this, okay? So the whole practice that we call inner Tao Sexual Inner Alchemy practice. So the Taoist Art of Love and the art of sexual alchemy actually is the foundation of the Tao practice. Because it actually, you see, when I started to do this practice, and I said, I want to do it. I want to practice this, and I want to teach this, okay? And it seemed like when you have good energy and good life force, and your thinking and your thought is manifest, and it make it happen. Yeah. Okay. So So we divide them into the practice. We including men and women together, okay, so that's why they have some practice are more to the. That means we separate men and women when I teach, okay, but always I teach the. What men practice and what women practice together, so men also can know what women practice. Women also can know what men practice, and as what we doing, single person also can do it because if people don't marry, they have lost sexual energy. They can transform this sexual energy. The people marry, they also have single cultivation by themselves and dual cultivation. That means the couple practice together. And the couple practice in the Tao said when they do it right, they started to learn how to exchange energy, and they started to feel that their energy are merging together. And they combine together, and they become like they're so close, and we call the spiritual and a couple practice, and they like to when they come together, they feel that the energy bound together, and the sexual energy can transform, and so some of the couple that when they practice to higher, some of them decide no more physical sex, but the spiritual energy combined. So that is one part that we will talk about that. So that okay. Now Yeah. So we have the also the talking about what kind of benefit that we have a very simple practice we call 8 benefit. That means a very straightforward, and the practice go back to, so the practice go back to 5,000 years ago and beginning of the Yellow Emperor. And that, so the textbook right now is still the same. We still have to follow it because they're perfect, nothing changed much. They call the 8 benefit. The 8 benefit. So they make up very clear. When you make love and the sexual energy multiply many times, okay, we call sexual arousal. Sexual arousal means it multiplies so many sexual energy. And so this sexual arousal, if the people want children, so you don't have to harvest them. But when a person, when the people don't want to have children, the sexual they can just don't have to ejaculation, but harvest this energy up, okay, and enhance the physical healing themselves and mental power. So the famous practice in the Tao that you're going to learn, they call return the sexual energy up to revitalize the brain. So the Tao the Tao says sexual energy sexual energy is the same energy as the brain. And this one, the West, if you go and look at the research, you go to Google, and the scientific, the sexual energy and the brain are the same energy. Just see what the article that already, the West already have that. And you know that the West, they discovered that sexual energy and the brain energy are the same. And but I look at the article, they talk about the research and everything, and they discover the sexual energy and the brain energy are the same energy. So I said, and what are you going to do with it? Okay, and I come back to the Tao practice. It said sexual energy is the same energy with the brain, so we have to find a way. So you have to find a way to make this sexual energy go backward, upward. Okay. But a procedure, they have a procedure. You have to change the sexual energy. We call the sexual energy when they produce, the mission is on the way of no return. So the first step, you have to change the sexual energy back to life force. That is the transformation. We call the sexual alchemy transformation. And we see this kind of thing happen every day. Like we said, water, a dirty water, but when sun shining on this dirty water, is the water contained in the dirty water, it turns into steam, and it purifies and go up, and the dirty thing is dropped there. Okay, so the same thing is our sexual energy. So when you learn how to transforming. So it's a very clear practice that when you, we call the smiling sunshine, that you learn how to turn inwardly and looking down into the sexual organ and sexual energy, and we change the sexual energy back into life force. Okay, you have to change them. Otherwise, the sexual energy, when they produce, they're on the way of no return. So that is the a major practice, and you have a very important part of how to do it into this transformation practice. Okay, and the woman part. So woman part, we have to woman. When a woman from 45 to 50, and that is the time they have menopause. That means the menstruation going to stop. And in the Tao said that, so there are certain practice for women that they continue practice. And a lot of energy, like women, when it's pregnant, now the breast, we say, women know it that menstruation gonna coming because the breasts are swollen up, and sometimes get pain and swollen up a little bit more and harder of pain. Now women, they know that their period coming, okay? So that is the period going to coming. So in a Tao practice, women have to learn how to transform the milk back into qi, okay? The milk back to qi. Because women every month producing milk until they menopause. They're producing the milk. So the milk is, we call our first human food, perfect. It's perfect food for a woman, for a human. Now, so the woman learn how to transform the milk back to qi. Okay, man have to transforming the sperm, or we call the sperm, back into qi. Okay, because the life force producing sperm, and with the procedure of transformation take place, we call alchemy practice. You transforming the sperm and egg, the sperm and egg back into life force again. Okay, and so it's we call the sexual transformation from one energy into another energy. Okay, so that is the woman part. So woman part, when I teaching, we have woman, and after that we teaching the man. Okay, man, woman. So that's why man also can know what the woman what doing, and woman also know what the man practice. And the couple practice together is the best. Okay, I mean, when sometimes people don't marry or stay alone, they have to do also, because the sexual energy, you don't know where to release, and so that's why you go up with so many sexual other way, directing all the sexual energy to the other, like pornography, movie, like that part. But in the Tao said, this energy can make you bring back energy and your good health. And the brain, we're going to emphasize a lot of brain practice because when the brain is using energy 10 times more than other organs energy. That means the brain uses so much energy than the other organ in our body. So in this kind of sexual energy transformation, and we started to, okay, so we divided man and woman. Now, The spiritual part also very, that means when we do this side of sexual energy, the sexual energy, when it transforms to life force, and it becomes very important energy for the spiritual work. Okay, and that's why in many religions, when the people want to devote their life into God, into whatever they believe, they really, so they have to be devote their life and no sex. Okay, and as I mentioned to you that when I met my master, and my master explained to me very clear of 3 choices, and I choose the we call the live as the normal person and still do the practice. And my master said I have a good choice because he have a very, all he practice is this part, this direction. Yeah. So that's why, okay, so that the sexual energy, one we get, when we transform it up, and we can circulating energy up into the orbit. Okay, so we're going to bring energy from the sexual energy, so it starts from navel down into this area. There's so much sexual energy. So when we transform the sexual energy back, and we opening the back channel, okay, the back channel, from the back opening up, and energy going to bring upward into the crown. Okay, so after we finish the basic training, okay, and we have, when people learn higher, women, because we start together in the original force, in the Tantien. That means when we come to this world, all the food, all the nutrition, all the energy is come to the navel, and it spread out and creating our body, and we go from the navel up. So when we're born, we still have the navel. Okay, so in the Tao said, the start very emphasize that cultivating your root. So you have a very how to practicing to cultivating your root, because our root is in the navel. Okay, and this navel is all the energy, all the nutrition. So you learn how to breathe into your navel. Okay, and when you get it, you say, why so simple? You know, you never know that why the navel is important, because that is below the navel. That is we call original force. That's where the original energy are stored there. And this original energy in the Tao, they said, so this is your life force store when you come to this world. And we use up this, and we use this energy since the time when we conception until the time when we're born and grow up until the end of life. We use this energy. So in the Tao said this energy can be used up, and we get older, sicker, and everything. But when you learn how to, we call the alchemy part, you learn how to adding more life into your life. So you have a certain breathing, how to breathing into your lower Tantien, lower abdominal, your original force. And in the Tao state, we are adding more life into our life, adding more life into our life. So that is the very important part of the we call alchemy part. So what you're learning here is called the inner alchemy, sexual inner alchemy practice. Okay, so it's not talk about position and all this kind of thing, but it's how to, when we arousal, all the gland system coming out with energy. So all the gland, we have so many glands in the body. And when we orgasm, all the major organs are giving energy, because arousal, gland give all the best energy. Orgasm, organ give the best energy. In order, so when we make love, the body says, oh, they want to have baby. Let's give all the best energy, the gland system energy, and the organ energy. So we call arousal, orgasm. These two energies, the best energy. So it's going to give it to the next offspring. Okay, but when we know that we have few children already, you don't want to have children anymore. Now this energy, if we learn how to harvest them back for benefiting yourself, and now you can see the power of this sexual energy. When it transforms back to life force, it's very powerful energy. And if you have any problem, a lot of healing takes place. Okay, so so we're going to also guide you to how to bring this sexual energy up and let this energy transform back into life force. But the life force that in the Tao said, when the life force that from the sexual energy form to life force, they are very highly potential energy, very high. Okay, a different from normal energy that we eat, we breathe, and we have producing energy. And that is and we use that energy every day for our life. But the sexual energy, also another energy that we produce and use a lot of life force to producing it. Yeah. So that is what this energy, how to transform that. Okay. So so I guide you to a very simple inner smile. Okay. So that okay. So put your hand near your heart. You can hold your hand like this, or you can hold your hand above your heart, smiling to your heart. And heart is the only one organ store love, joy, happiness. So you smile to your heart, feel love, feel joy, feel happiness. So when you activate the heart with love, joy, happy, appreciation, now you're going to bring the energy from the heart coming down into the spleen. We call, when fire burns, it turns to ashes, turns to earth. Spleen is earth, yellow earth. So we aware the earth, spleen, yellow earth, yellow spleen. Earth, dig that. So you shining radiant our love into the spleen, activate the trusting power. And from the spleen, earth, you dig down, you find metal, lungs. So you're smiling to your lungs, feel courage, white light, and courage, and righteous feeling, white light. So every organ have their own energy, have positive and negative emotional. When we do inner smile, we multiply the positive emotional. Okay, and courage. Now, metal attract rain, because lung is metal, like mountain range have a lot of mineral and metal, attract rain. Rain is kidney, so you rub your hand warm and you cover your kidney and you're smiling to your kidney, looking left and right, feel your kidney nice and warm. And kidney, when it cold, it becomes fear, phobia, and trauma. So when we cover the kidney, feel soft, gentle, calm, and peace. Now, when you have the water, kidney, water, give birth to the tree. Liver is tree, green color, kindness and generosity. So liver, wood elements, give birth to the heart fire, back to the heart again. So this one, on the teaching, you have, I will guide you through until you remember that, because you have to follow the, we call creating cycle. Creating cycle very important because each one helping each one growing each one raising and take care of each other. So we call a creating cycle. Otherwise, we have conflict cycle. Okay, we have conflict cycle. So that when we have conflict cycle, we have a lot of conflict inside us. Okay. So when you're creating cycle, that means organs are helping each other as a teamwork. We call it a teamwork. When a conflict cycle, there's no teamwork. You fight me, I fight you, you fight me, I fight you, no teamwork. And in a Tao, we live that we come, when we grow up, we have so much conflict. We listen to the people, live with people, listen to the news, and all kind of things. It makes us very conflict. Family problem, and marriage problem, and the friend problem, or the relative problem. So we have so many different problems there. So when we cannot dissolve our own conflict, all this is adding more our conflict that we already have. Okay, so I hope you join us for this practice. Is my expert, I teaching these things so long, and people benefit from that. I hope you to see you. Thank you. Gregory? Mm-hmm. So Gregory is going to be announcement. Bữa nay là Gregory đi. Hả?
what you will get, it will be daily morning and evening Qigong class with our senior instructors, e-booklet with slides. You will get live Q&A session with Master Chia, so you can ask any question indirectly. You will get lifetime access to the recordings, and also you will get certificate hours if you would like to become instructor one day. And yeah, definitely, if you cannot watch all the session live, or if you come to Tao Garden as well, you will receive the access to all the videos of the classes. So you can rewatch it anytime at home. And our online team prepared for you a special offer. So for the next 72 hours, for all participants of this lecture, so you receive a powerful starter kit to deepen your practice. If you book, let me show you. If you book a workshop in Tao Garden by 28 October, what you will see is Awaken Your Breath of Life self-paced course. This is a big course of 28 lessons with essential breathing exercise and energy cultivation. It's as you see, have a high value, almost of 100 euro. You will also receive a poster in an electronic form, energy channels of the inner alchemy body. You will receive a 60 euro coupon for any upcoming courses in Tao Garden or online, and also a PDF guide how to start your Taoist journey. So as you can see, we prepared a very high value offer for you, so you could join these workshops. But as we said, it's next 72 hours. So this offer is for if you book Tao Garden workshop in Thailand. But if you book online, you will receive this set. So this is a 6 healing sounds recorded course. It's a short course, how to transform negative emotions into positive emotion and cleanse your organs. Also, you get the e-poster with energy channels. You get the 20 euro coupon for Tao Garden or online courses in 2026, and e-guide how to start your Taoist journey. This is for online. So this offer will be also sent to your email, and you can also book it by the link that we send you in the chat in Zoom and in YouTube. So I hope I will see you again online or here in Thailand in Tao Garden. And now we will proceed to your questions. So Master Chia will read some questions for you now.
Hello. So, any question?
Yes, Master Chia, hope you hear me. So, what is your opinion on not regulating Tao?
The opinion is that they have to learn how to transform sexual energy, because when you have the sperm, that means the body, the sperm for men when you arousal, the tail, this is what the West research said, the tail, when they arouse, actually it creating a vibrating the tail about 1 second, 2 million times. I don't know how they do it. Okay, they so fast, you know. That means one minute or something like that. It's 2 million times, so fast. And that is creating, we call the Jing Qi, the sexual energy, creating arousal and the sexual energy because of the vibration of the sperm. Women also, they discover, this is what the West discovered, the egg is the biggest cell we have, and they have hair. The hair so much over the whole egg. And when women arousal, the hair are vibrating also, and it generates a sexual energy. We call electricity, okay? And that's how the West discovered that arousal orgasm that is producing also the sperm and egg. And and that's how these sexual energy are so important that we learn how to practicing it and learn how to harvesting the energy.
Thank you, Master. The next question, is it possible to cultivate sexual energy but without having any physical sex?
Again?
Is it possible to cultivate sexual energy but without the physical part?
We have what we say by non-arousal state. Okay, arousal sexual energy. And you don't have to be touching the sexual organ, or we call masturbation, your penis, or massage your vagina or clitoris. You don't have to do that also. But we have, in the Tao practice, because when I learned with my master, and when I asked him this question, and he said, if you masturbation and without ejaculation, you have more energy. And he said one thing I laughed for a long while. You know, he said you can masturbation all the way without ejaculation all the way to the heaven. I said, oh my God, you know, when I grew up in Christian, is masturbation. It seemed like you sin against something, you know, than God or something like that. And in the Tao said no, you can masturbate. So my master said you can masturbation without ejaculation all the way to heaven. You know, I said, oh, that is a good. That is another way to open my mind.
Thank you for sharing, Mr. Chia. The next question we have here: can a woman heal the hormonal system through sexual energy?
Yes, the woman can heal the hormone system through we call arousal or gas. We have a whole practice. So women have a very big breast, so we call the nipple. So the nipple connecting with all the gland system. And that is the first part we want to learn is activate the nipple and arousal all the gland system into the body. So you activate all the gland system and the organ system. Okay, so that is the first step. We have a whole procedure of qigong and practice of sexual, transforming the sexual the life force back into, transforming the sexual energy back to life force. And that is the transformation to give you more energy.
Thank you. Can you please tell again what quality has the liver?
About what?
What is the quality of the liver?
Liver. You talk about liver. Liver, we call the wood elements, and wood elements is the one that give energy to the heart fire. So we call wood burn. Wood put to the heart fire, and it held the fire burning. So we call liver is green color, wood elements, kindness and generosity, and give birth to the heart fire. And that's very important, it supports the heart.
question. The woman is asking, my husband wants sex all the time, like twice a day. How can he counter the desire? If he doesn't ejaculate, he becomes angry.
Yes, when a man not ejaculation, he will have sex all the time. So we have a practice like the simple part, the man have to massage the testicle, okay? Because a lot of sperm are producing and stay in the testicle part because they have the tube coming up there, and there's so many sperm there. So in the Tao have a practice we call massaging your testicle. So that means one hand hold one egg and you massage it, okay? Like you massage it. Sometimes you feel pain, okay? But when you massage the testicle, it's transforming the sperm back to chi. That's the first transformation.
Yes, thank you. Maybe we come into the last questions. How do you transform sexual energy to physical energy?
And that is we call smiling sunshine. So you have a whole procedure. I have to teach you how to connecting the sun, moon, star in you, because that is we have the three luminance in the sky. That means we have sun, moon, star in the sky. And the sun, moon, star, you have to so we have a procedure how to do it by connecting your eye to the sun, moon, star. And now you have a link of the sun, moon, star. And when you turn your eye inwardly, it's transforming thing inside you. Sun shining on the water, it changing. And sunshine, the sexual organ, it change the sexual energy back to life force.
Yes, thank you, Master. We're running out of time, so I hope you can ask your questions next time when we join Master Chia class. Master will answer all the questions, or you can wait for the next period. Master Chia, thank you very much.
So thank you, and see all of you. Thank you.